Welcome back to episode 13 of r/EntitledParents. Today I have put together 4 short stories for your entertainment. If you're a fan of these Reddit stories, smash that subscribe button as I put out new videos daily. And don't forget to be part of the LaughNapkin community by joining my Discord server, link in description. Now let's get to it. I needed to give back the stroller that was given to my son for his birthday. When my son was almost 1, I was talking to my former friend about the compact stroller I was planning to buy. I didn't drive and lived in the city and wanted something that was lightweight and folded up easily for public transportation. She was doing well financially at the time and offered to buy it for my son's birthday. It was around $120. I was very grateful because that was a big gift. She, however, never let it go. She bought it up whenever she could, and used it as an excuse to not get him a Christmas or birthday present for several years. Well, I bought him that stroller for his birthday, so that's his Christmas present. I didn't really care about her not getting him a present, but her always bringing it up got annoying. Then she got pregnant. My son was 4 at the time, so he wasn't using a stroller regularly, but we would bring it along sometimes if we were out all day. My husband and I had been struggling with secondary infertility and had been trying for another child for 3 years. I was seeing a fertility doctor and doing treatments. So while I was happy for my friend, her getting pregnant was a little difficult for me emotionally. Anyway, one day she, EM, calls me and out of the blue says, "So, I need you to give me back my stroller." It was a gift. You gave it to us 3 years ago. Yeah, but I'm gonna need it now. Why don't you just put one on your baby registry if you want one? I shouldn't have to. I already bought it. You don't need it anymore. Well, my son doesn't use it much, but you know we're trying for another baby, so I'll need it then. Well, that might not work out. What? Your fertility treatments might not work, so you won't need a stroller. I'm not giving you my stroller. Then you have to buy the exact same one for my kid's first birthday. I can't afford to do that. My standard gift for 1-year-olds is chunky wooden puzzles. That's way out of my price range. I can't remember what else was said. She was angry with me for a good while. We're no longer friends because of so many things. But I do have a lovely new baby, who will be using our stroller for adventures when they get bigger. Entitled mom thinks she's entitled to lost property. To preface this story, I work at a large supermarket. This incident happened at Christmas when we were all ridiculously busy and stressed trying to keep up with customers. I work on the checkouts, which were absolutely rammed that day, and I just started my shift when Entitled Mom immediately raced for my checkout just as it had opened. Me: "Hi, how are you today?" Entitled Mom: "Hi, I'm not buying anything. My daughter picked up this bow off the floor and we were wondering if you could tell me the price and show me where more of them are." Note, at this point there were already at least 3 customers queuing behind her with full shopping trolleys. Me: "Sorry, but I believe that's someone's lost property. It belongs to the child of one of our regular customers. I work a lot, so I recognize the bow, and we don't actually sell those ourselves." Her kid is holding the bow and is trying to put it in her own hair. Me, not believing that she wouldn't try to walk out with it, asked for her to hand it over. Me: "I can hand it into our customer services for you to ensure that she gets it back next time she comes in." Her kid starts crying at this point because I'm asking for it back. Entitled mom to entitled kid: "Don't cry, entitled kid. Mommy will get it for you." Entitled mom to me: "Could you possibly call the manager? Surely they won't mind if we take this small thing just this one time." Me: "Sure, no problem." A manager was literally walking past at that point, so I called him over. Manager: "Hi, everything okay, OP?" Entitled mom: "Hello, we found one of your items and your employee won't sell it to us." Manager looks at me weirdly because he also recognizes it and knows we don't sell it either. Manager: "Right, can I take a look at the item and see if I can get a price for you?" Entitled mom: "Lovely. Entitled kid, Give it to the nice man. He'll make sure you get it. Thinking they've got their own way, they hand over the bow to my manager, and the entitled mom has this nasty smirk on her face as she looks at me while her daughter is handing it over. Manager: oh right, now I get a closer look at it, I've just realized we don't actually sell this item, and I believe that it belongs to one of our regular customers' children. So unfortunately, I can't let you have this item as it's lost property. I'm gonna have to put this someplace safe for them for when they come in next. Sorry about that. Manager walks away with the bow while the entitled kid bursts into tears and starts screaming bloody murder. Entitled mom gives me an absolute death glare. Me: was there anything else I could help you with today? She just makes a sort of humph noise and starts dragging her kid off while muttering about getting in contact with our head office. The customers in the queue were all trying not to laugh at her as she walked off. I love working in retail. Edit: for clarification, I'm talking about a hair bow, not an I'm gonna shoot you kind of bow. Son takes own entitled mom to court over stolen birthday money his grandma gave him as a kid. I read this article on Yahoo a few years ago. What happened is this man is Jewish, and years ago his grandma gifted him with a $20,000 check for his bar mitzvah birthday party. But because of his age, the grandma handed over the check to his mom to hold on to it for him until he was old enough to claim it. The mom wrote him an IOU that same day that specifically said that she owed him grandma's money with the amount written on it, along with about $75 extra from the mom herself, signed it, and gave it to him to hold on to until the day he comes to get Granny's money. Fast forward to years later. Ever since the party, the parents had gotten divorced, with the son and his siblings going to live with the dad, and the son is now in his 20s and wants/needs his money. But when he goes to mom about it, she flat out refuses to hand it over. It got to the point that he finally got fed up and took her to court about it, and the mom tries to deny owing him the money until he pulled out the IOU that she gave him all those years ago. The court proved that it had been written by her, and the judge not only made her pay her son the original amount, but also made her pay double the original amount as punishment for what she tried to do. The son said that he still don't know the main reason she wouldn't give him his money, and that it could have been anything from spending it all on herself over the years, or she was holding a grudge against him because he had chosen to go live with the dad over her as a kid when his parents divorced. Entitled mom doesn't let me do flips on my own trampoline. How do I begin? EM, entitled mom. Me. Little backstory: I love flipping. It's my hobby. I train every single day to get better, and better at doing certain tricks. I have a professional trampoline that I train on, which I'm so thankful for. Thank you, Dad. This happened like 20 minutes before I'm writing this. I'm practicing what's called a double full, basically a backflip with a 720 spin. Entitled mom is walking down the road with her child, which is right on the other side of the fence beside my trampoline. Entitled mom: what do you think you're doing? I didn't know she was speaking to me, so I just continued. Kid, hello, are you deaf? Keep in mind I'm 14 years old and 6'2". Hi, how can I help you? What the heck do you think you're doing? I'm just jumping. Why, is there a problem? Don't lie to me, kid. I saw you doing those flipping jumps. Yes, she actually called them flipping jumps. I'm sorry, but that makes me cringe so much. Yes, I was doing flips. Why the heck are you doing flips? You're setting a very bad example for my child. Why the hell are you swearing? You're setting a very bad example for your child. I'm sorry, I had to. It was too funny. Besides, I don't see how it's affecting your child. Excuse freaking me. Don't mock me, you selfish child. Stop trying to get my child to put himself in danger like you're doing to yourself. What? Trying not to burst out loud. Ma'am, I don't think you understand. I'm not trying to put your child in danger whatsoever. Also, this is my property. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. Really? You think I don't understand? You think I'm freaking stupid or something? You're doing flips in front of my child, trying to get him to do it and kill himself. So you're telling me that by me doing flips on my own trampoline, I'm encouraging suicide to children? Are you deaf? Yes. Now stop before I call the police on you. This next part was me just having fun. Don't get mad at me, please. It was just so funny. Me starting to jump again. Does this trigger you, ma'am? Is it encouraging your son to commit suicide? I do a backflip. That's it. I'm gonna F you up, you little shit. Please do. Here, I'll even kindly unlock the gate for you. F you. She starts speed walking away. I hope you had as much fun reading this as I had experiencing this. Well, that about wraps it up. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and bell. By the way, I just started a Discord server for anyone looking to be part of the LaughNapkin community. Link in the description below. See you next time.